Welcome back to the Force Feed. In today's gaming news, Betrayer is a new first-person action-adventure game from the developer of Fear. The free PS Plus games for the month of August are revealed, and Sega has bid on Demon's Souls publisher, Atlus. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. My name is Force, here with your day's gaming news. First up today, we've got a new, very spooky looking first-person game coming from a new development studio who consists of the developers that made Fear. Betrayer is an eerie and atmospheric first-person action-adventure game set in 1604 colonial Virginia. The English colony where the game takes place has been inhabited by ghosts, and it's the player's job to search for survivors and solve the mystery of what happened. The game has a very unique style of being entirely black and white with splashes of red on important enemies and objects. Betrayer will be available via Steam's Early Access program on August 14th. When I first looked at screenshots and saw some video for this game, I thought, oh, is that black and white mode just like a special thing within the game? No, it appears to be how the entire game is built. Although I love the concept, I don't know if this is the case, but I'd love the concept if the game started out black and white while it's being inhabited by ghosts, and then if you killed the ghost, it turned to color or something? I don't know, the entire game could be black and white, even though if it's a little bit weird, it's something different, and I'd like to check it out nonetheless. I'll likely be giving this game a look once it hits early access in a couple of weeks from now, and I'll let you guys know at that point what I think. Next up, we've got some free games for the month of August for those of you who are members of PS Plus. Starting tomorrow, Hitman Absolution will be available for free to all PS Plus members. Throughout the rest of the month, the free games include Bit Trip Runner 2, Zen Pinball 2 Star Wars, Darkstalkers Chronicle The Chaos Tower, and Machinarium. So we've got a few smaller pick-up and play titles that, you can just enjoy for a couple of hours or so, and then we've got Hitman Absolution. Now, I personally enjoyed this most recent installment of Hitman. I know some people didn't like it compared to the older, more hardcore games in the series, but overall I thought it was a good game, and after all, who can complain? It's available for free. Last up in news today, Sega may actually end up owning Atlus, who is the US publisher of such games as Dragon's Crown, Demon's Souls, and Persona. Index, the parent company of Atlus, filed for civil rehabilitation in late June. This is basically a form of bankruptcy in Japan. Index is now being bid on by around 20 companies, one of which includes Sega, with bids reaching roughly $203 million. No word as to who the highest bidder is at the moment, although a Sega acquisition seems rational given that they already distribute Atlus titles in Japan. Now, typically I wouldn't bring this up as a news story because there is constant acquisition of developers, publishers, and parent companies going on in the gaming industry. It seems to be in continuous flux. However, because this involves Sega, I thought it was worth mentioning. Now, Sega in the past has a spotted history with YouTubers, and that directly affects me and I guess you guys as well who view my content. They've put strikes against YouTube accounts just for posting gameplay footage of games that they have published, and that's a major concern because if you're a YouTuber and you get strikes against your account, that really hurts. In fact, I have one strike against my account right now. I got it back in March, and still to this day, I cannot use YouTube's live streaming services. You get 3 strikes, you're out. That's it. Now, the strikes eventually clear. In fact, I think it's in a month or so where my strikes from March are going to clear, my single strike. And then I'll be able to live stream here on YouTube again, and I actually plan to take advantage of that. But the point is, Sega hasn't been that YouTuber friendly, so I wanted to bring it up. Now, we could also bring up the argument about who owns what and who should have the right to publish these video game content, but that's a really long debate, and I don't know if I really want to talk about it here, but if you guys want to talk about it, that's fine. But anyways, yeah, Sega may end up owning Atlus, so if there are any Atlus games that you enjoy, it might be iffy if I'm going to end up covering them for fear of getting strikes against my account. So there you go. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode of the show. As always, thank you so much for watching. Once again, this has been Force, and you have just been force-fed. What the heck? What's going... Why is everything black and... I'm in Betrayer. All right. I know what to do. I just got to kill the ghost. Where's the... Ghost! Oh, looks like it worked.